Wolf really doesn't like Avenger Ring.
I don't like Avenger either.
You're not a fan either?
No.
I like...
I'd say no.
It does give you the ability to make a lot of Marvel references, which is kind of cool.
Do we need an excuse to do that?
Not really. That is a very good point.
Please give us a Zhonya.
I feel like I've been checkmated.
Amount of peel, but even by himself, that's still going to be hard into the tanky lineup that's going to come out here from the Guangdong Freaks.
It's okay. Elam up here towards the top side. Dun Dun relatively low now. And actually walking back towards Keen. In he goes. There's the flash. Elam does get the stun, but he's not able to lock down the kill.
And this is a fight where Guangdong, again, they have great pick potential. A lot of point-and-click CC.
Yeah, Dread could be in trouble here as the Realm Warp comes forward. Into the Shroud goes Fiesta, but he's going to have to backflip his way out. Ooh, decent sidestep there on the collateral damage. Does mean that Fiesta isn't too incredibly low. Looks like Guangdong Freaks do have the setup that they require. Dread wanting to make this a 50-50 with the Dredge line comes in. And Dread's going to have to flash, get himself out of the way. That is going to be the first blood going over to Ellen, who ults back towards the Rift Herald. Moonlight Vigil comes down as well, and Ghost is really dead. Unfortunately, Dun Dun nowhere to go, and he's going to go down as well. It's a double kill for Teddy. A phenomenal start for Guangdong Freaks. We could be having a pretty okay. That is going to be a face check that you did not want to go for. Yeah.
Welcome to the LCK, Dun Dun. Yeah.
That was not a very friendly situation there, but Guangdong Freaks going to maximize all of their options. It is going to be the Infernal going down on the bottom side, but Guangdong Freaks are just going to give so much money to Teddy. Keen trying to do some work here towards the bottom side as well as Vital throws out some autos, but the Tongue Lash is not going to connect. You either win or you lose, and that sounds like a 50-50 to me.
I know you're saying it to be frustrating, but it still works.
Well, Elam going to dive on forward once again. There's the knock-up onto the bear as Hoyt's down extraordinarily low. Looking to try and walk this one out. Fiesta desperate to get himself some money, but the stopwatch is too good. Oh, man, now Ghost going to have to flash, get himself out of the way. Dread survived somehow, but Fiesta was not so lucky.
No.
They have Baron's daughter, who's just crammed her head towards that turret. Oh, there we go. Turned it off as the Omreka ulti comes through from LM. Dread is going to be able to disengage pretty effectively, but not before that tower falls down. And there is one inner remaining. Dun Dun here on the bottom side. We'll be able to get a bit of extra gold as Guangdong. Oh, I really like the idea of trying to find that pickoff as Ghost will be eliminated. Realm Warp as well, very aggressive. Guangdong Freaks grab themselves yet another kill. 3-0-3 for Teddy. Man, this must be cathartic.
The setup that he has with...
We've seen that being used
nice.
a whole lot more as Nongshim going to rotate their way over, looking for Fade here as Dun Dun going to keep his distance, give Fade a back massage that he absolutely did not want. That is going to be the first kill going over to Nongshim.
No, Kwong's like, no? I don't have to listen to you.
About?
What are you talking about?
Well, that's what I said, so that's how I'm going to play. That's a Realm Warp. A couple of members going to move on forward here as Dread does have the Crescent Guard, but Ghost, oh man, that is a Ghost position now.
Twice.
Yeah, that's it's not how that one's. Yeah, that's not good news.
He won't be in that great a position. Yes, he'll have a range advantage, but the time that you need now is so much larger than it would reasonably be if this was a Gragas top.
Yeah.
Right? If this wasn't an Akali picked into a Rise that got bullied in the lane right from the get-go.
Oh, big old flash forward there from Hoyt, looking for the knock-up onto Dread there just to make sure that Ghost was going to go down. Nice use of the depth charge, I appreciated that. And they are going to kill Ghost yet again. 0-4-0. A great scoreline here. 2 years ago, prior to the last time that we did see it, is Fiesta into the Shroud, but that doesn't matter to Hoyt. He's got so much other CC, and he'll easily be able to lock down the Akali. Realm Warp immediately. Dread's like, oh dear! Not sure whether I'm going to be able to get away from this one. Let's see whether he can. As the flash forward says, absolutely not. And the Gravitum is there for Teddy as well. He'll grab another kill, and they'll just transition to this Baron. And yeah. Okay, one inhibitor remains as they push forward. Another Dredge Lane going to connect on to Dread. They should actually rename or respell them Dredge Line. Oh man, that's really difficult to say. Fiesta's going to go down. That is going to be a comfortable Gale Force there from Teddy as I get to go back into the play-by-play instead of having to answer for that absolutely terrible joke. This last inhibitor will fall down Nexus turrets are to follow as well. Dundun trying to deal with the minion wave, but he's not really going to be able to do too much here as there are so many super creeps starting to head towards this Nexus. Hoyt trying to walk out of this one as that is a very long journey that Dundun went on and couldn't even find the Avenger Rang as... All right, Fate going to take a little bit of a massage, but he'd actually probably be happy about that one. There's something towards the top left of his shoulder that he really needs working out. As Hoyt will eventually fall, it's not really going to matter too much as Dundun, at least he's having a good time. There's a whole lot of minions on this fountain as they get back to work on this Nexus, and Kwangdong Freaks will win game one. And it just hasn't been met. Elam had a better game. I like the fact that he brought out the Volley Bear, something that we've seen elsewhere have a bit of success, especially in the early stages. And Hoyt as well. Actually had an okay game.
And this is one of the big reasons why we have seen historically as well Kwangdong like red side, because getting an R5 counter pick if you're Keen, it's just generally great experience. I think post-laning phase, Keen has struggled a little bit this season, but when it comes to laning phase specifically, he's been insane, and we know how well the Nod can do.
What happened in game one talking, and Nongshim with an opportunity now to get some sort of reset. Well, I guess they kind of were at the very end of last year, but it was the very end, so it was going into playoffs and worlds and things like that. Like, yes, that's a bit of a gnar into the wall. Good body slam for some disengage, but that's a big old house that Dundun has to deal with. And yeah, Wallop even connecting there. Wasn't expecting that one. Stun comes down. That's the ulti. Fiesta is going to get solo killed. Fate picks that one up. And look, to be perfectly honest, all I know is I'm confused. There's the flash. That's how you get it done, as there's a goodbye to Keen. The kill goes over to Nongshim. Hook going to go wide on the bottom side for Hoyt as well. And man, it was all a cunning ruse. There's the flash of the wall. Nice mini stun as Teddy's going to find the ult. And that's going to be the knock up as well. Vital is going to get taken down. Ellen delivered the kill. Teddy not actually opting to go look for that one. And he's even taken the Kraken Slayer. This guy is ready to destroy.
Oh, he is Gragas.
Exactly.
So it does Alan?
Yeah, he's going to get the kickback as Dread's in a bunch of trouble. Trying to get himself out. Use the Heartbreaker to do so. Hoyt, great hook. But it is going to be a 1-for-1. Both of the junglers are going to fall down. And both teams back away. Teddy not there. Zeri looking to move up as Hoyt, yeah, a little bit worried about what he wants to do here, as both of the supports wanting to desperately save their respective carries, as now Ghost is the one in trouble. Vital had to take the outer side, and now Fate's moving on over. He's very scary, and Ghost's going to have to flash to get out of the way, and now Vital finds himself in the wrong spot. Kraken Slayer actually does a lot of damage. I believe that was the empowered auto that just struck there.
Yeah, also a PDA. So that is there's a lot of damage coming through. Unsurprisingly, the plate gold is as such. There are lines. This is one of them.
Yeah.
But Keen's not going to face check because he's a smart player.
Well, he also has Mega Gnar and a Hull Breaker, so maybe he just does not care if he gets ganked.
Just wait. Hold up. Wait for the Gnar bar.
Yeah.
Surely he's going to back at some point. Some Alcove gaming here.
But maybe he just walks it back. Oh, he's taken the dangerous position. That's the crush. There's the flash. And the Everfrost and the Party Cask. I love it. We are going to connect the Solar Flare, though, as Nongshim desperately want to pick this up. And they do so. They bided their time, and they found their mark.
All worth, Atlas! Free flashes! Free ultimates! But they got him!
That's one flash and one hook, and they're going to answer right back. The Chaos Storm onto Hoyt, not going to be able to finish that one off, but at least Vital is able to clear out the minion wave, gets a lot of value with the Extendo Shocker as well.
But then you look across the board, and I'm seeing like Nongshim like 1.5 items. You know, there's a jewel there for Fiesta, and then you look at Kwangdong.
Well, Hoyt is looking at 4 members of the enemy team, but that Moonlight Vigil was fantastic from Teddy, and they wipe out 2 before the fights really started. Fiesta's flashing for the hills. Vital has taken a cue from the Lee Sin, but is still doing a fair bit of damage. But Keen is just so tanky. Vital, can he find it? But the value of the Nautilus is too high. He finds the hook, and Kwangdong Freaks are going to look for the Baron. at the end of this game.
I know that you know, figure skating is going on right now within the Olympics. Emily Rand, huge fan of figure skating. As
let me
I don't have the time.
for one moment, as Teddy is going to be able to pick up that kill. Largely, it's Ellen that locks that one down. Dread now, depth charge is going to go for a very long way. Not going to quite find the hyper proc. Is keen, as the inhibitor will be taken down here. Kwangdong Freaks, all 5 members bearing down upon Nongshim. And Ghost is still dead for another 15 seconds. These 2 inhibitors should go down. We'll see whether Kwangdong Freaks are going to be able to get more. Looks like Nongshim just fully on defense, and it is just going to be a retreat towards the Infernal Drake. And Kwangdong Freaks will just spend their gigantic wallet's worth of money.
Exactly, and I think what Kwangdong showed that's going to get them, that's too much gold in too short amount of time. That's not okay.
Go to their heads.
That's
and now Dundun may have found his flank angle. The Hillbilly is after them, as Teddy is certainly the best target, as he doesn't find anything. Oh no, it's a disaster. Immediately it's a double kill for Teddy. He's not going to get a penta this time around, as Hoyt has taken away one of them. Vital now desperately trying to kite this one out, but it's not going to work. Fiesta going to be the last one to die, as it's a triple kill for Teddy. They may as well give him a quadra, as Fiesta just going to walk this one back, and that is going to be Hoyt delivering the quadra kill to Teddy. Kwangdong Freaks with a swift 2-0.
And it is a win that Kwangdong Freaks desperately needed. Yeah, it might be against a lot of Challengers players, but a win is a win. That's going to take Kwangdong to 2-6. And it's something that I think they desperately needed, Atlas, after there's been a...
Especially right at the 2-year anniversary for Fate.
Looks like Keen and Fate does almost the same amount of damage in terms of pre-15 minutes.
They also said that that was 2 BM stop camping the fountain as well.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisun for the POG interview translation, joined by Kwangdong Freaks Hoyt and Fate. It's been so long. Congratulations. How do you feel? First off, Hoyt. I'm so happy that we won after a very long while. I hope this is the start of our uprise. What about you, Fate? Me too. You know, it's been so long, so it's a relief and it feels awesome. And this is your first POG for both of you, so how do you feel about that as well? To be honest, I didn't imagine that I would win the POG, so it feels even more special right now. Yeah, it makes me feel even better, but right now I'm just so overwhelmed by the fact that we won. Yeah, after the first victory, it took so long for Kwangdong Freaks to pick up another one. So what did you guys focus on in order to kind of break through this crisis? Coaching staffs and players wanted to be more kind of proactive. You know, we wanted to have more communication. So we had a lot of talk. Also in real life, you know, not just inside the game. We wanted to have more communication within the teammates. And Hoyt, Kwangdong Freaks decided to play back-to-back Aphelios Nautilus comp. How do you rate this comp right now? I think we just wanted to, you know, counter the opponent's comp, but it's just good in general. I think it's really strong right now. Now let's get back to game number 1. Hoyt, your hook was the key to the victory in game number 1, especially the ones during the Herald fight. Did you kind of have the confidence to close out the game after winning that team fight? Yeah, after that victory, we were like, yeah, we are in a big lead, so we were pretty confident. Hoyt, your participation to the victory was so huge in game number 1, so did you think that you're going to win the POG? Well, at that moment, yes, but after that, you know, Aphelios got so many kills, so I thought it was going to be Teddy. And after that, you guys decided to not contest for the trick. Instead, you guys went for the top lane. It was a call from Teddy, and I think that was a great and smart decision. So, yeah, just like you said, Aphelios was so strong in game number 1. He did a huge amount of damage, and also he had 100% kill participation early on, and he had, you know, bounty for his death as well. So what did Teddy say after losing the POG in game number 1? I mean, he was a little bit, sad, but still, we just wanted to talk about the game, winning another one. And Fate, we have this official question for the mid laners of the LCK. How do you rate Rise on mid right now? I think it might depend on the players, but I think it's one of the top tier champions right now. It's pretty good. Why is that? Because the skill set or how the skills of Rise is just so good. I think every mid laners would just like that. It's just a very typical mage kind of a champion, so I think it's good. In game 2, the opponents were playing on the top lane. They were bullying Gin on top. So how did Gin react to that? I mean, I could tell that the only way they could win or the only crack they can attack was the top lane. But still, we were having a huge lead, so it didn't really affect the result of the victory for sure. And Fate, one of your signature picks is Syndra. And we had some phenomenal Syndra stomp game in game 2. Well, it all depends on the skill shots. If you actually land your skills, you can actually have a huge lead. So I guess I was able to land my orbs really well in the early laning phase. And in the voice comm, I could tell that you guys are having a lot of fun. It's been so long since you guys had this victory, so what do you think this victory kind of bring to Kwangdong Freaks later on? I think we were able to get a very clean victory today, so it's going to be a start of building a new momentum. Our performance and our form has been, stepping up day by day, so I think we have regained our confidence after this win. Your last opponent of the first round robin is Hana Life Esports. Well, even though we were on our losing streak, we were, improving every day. So I hope we can, come back stronger, and we are working so hard. Live Sandbox, back in those days, on Flick, he was always just messing around. He was one of the annoying guys, so I hope I can get my revenge on him in that match. And this will be the end of the interview from Fate Hoyt from Kwangdong Freaks, and we're going to pass it back to Valdez and Wolf. Thank you.